I obviously respect Chief. He's been my coach for the whole time I've been here, right? So, I respect everything he's done here. He's done a great job. He won a cup, right? So, all I really meant was, I'm just trying to focus on my future and, focus on what I can do to help my team win. So that's all I really meant.
Jordan, how difficult is it to have the fan base react the way they did tonight? Were you hearing the boos on the ice?
Yeah, definitely heard those. It's not easy, obviously, but I see where they're coming from, with how my comments sounded. So it's definitely tough. I love playing here. I love playing in front of the fans. So, yeah.
What would you want to say about Kyrou? You just mentioned that he was your coach for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
but how did he impact your career? What can you say about that?
Yeah, helped me in a lot of ways, right? It's really helped me round out my game and try to be a more complete player. So, like I said, I respect him as a guy, and no hate towards him at all.
When did you find out that the comments kind of blew up?
No, just earlier the day after I woke up from my nap.
What, if anything, would you want to say to the fans?
Just, sorry if it sounded in a bad way at all. Just like I said, I'm just really trying to focus on the future here and focus on what I can do to, help our team win and, help get wins for the boys. So,
we came together as a team. Everyone pulled their weight. Everyone did a great job from start to finish. PK came up with some big kills. The whole game I thought we played great. So, kudos to everyone.
Any subtle differences you noticed just in execution tonight that you guys were able to implement pretty well?
Yeah, I think execution. I think the biggest thing, we had each other's backs out there. You could see it on the ice. Mistakes happen all the time, and we were there for one another. We killed plays. We had each other's backs, and it was a fun brand of hockey to play. And we're excited in the direction we're going.
How was Drew on the bench?
Yeah, Drew was good. That was my first time with him. Obviously, I've played against him in the junior days and had his number, so it was good to be on the same side as him, and really happy for him. It's a big accomplishment winning your first game and in the NHL, and really happy for him.
Was he chatty, talking to you guys a lot, or not really?
Yeah. It's going to take a little bit for him to get used to the guys. Obviously, he's coached and been responsible for a lot of guys getting to where they are now, and so it's going to take some time to get used to everyone, but he's a good, calm voice behind the bench, and I think everyone fed off it really well.
It's not about me. It's never going to be about me. It's about the group of players out there. I think that's, when I look at the game, I'm proud of the way we played. This group has gone through a lot in the last 48 hours, and it wasn't perfect, but they responded well here tonight.
The starts have been tough here. I know you haven't been here to see it, but there have been games where they've had tough starts. Did you like the start tonight? And then it looked like it continued into the second period.
Yeah, I thought, maybe it was the first or second shift. We were a little bit on our heels, but I thought we started to get into their zone, get on the forecheck. We played more on our toes. We got pucks back. We spread out the zone. We started to put more pucks to the net too. So I think the start was what we needed. I think we were probably a little bit hesitant early on, but we got ourselves into the game quick.
Was there a shooter's mentality though? You had the first 11 shots.
Yeah, and somehow that disappeared as the game went on. And I think there was parts of our game that we liked, and there was parts of our game that, when I look at it right now, and surely when I look at it here tonight a little bit more, there's parts of the game that we have to clean up.
You mentioned this morning that you would probably have some nerves, some emotions behind the bench. What did it feel like when you're out there for the Anthems?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know if my heart rate got down too much during that game, but it was exciting. Obviously, it was exciting for me, but exciting to be behind the bench and be part of, the National Hockey League and be part of this organization and be able to coach, the St. Louis Blues.
How much were you talking to the guys in general on the bench? Just subtle little things maybe?
For me, it's just, I think I talked about, trying to get their confidence back in a place that we need to. And I'm just a lot of reassurance and trying to be positive with the guys. Like I said, I thought there was a lot of positives to take out of it and what a lot of guys did out there today. But there was things as far as execution, overpassing at times that, we can be better at.
The top line, is that kind of what you envisioned when you put them together?
I mean, I know, from last year, they were really, really good together. Jordan Kyrou is an outstanding hockey player. I know he's not playing to his potential, and he's probably the first person to point that out. But we need to get him going. Like, if we're going to have success, you know, Jordan's going to be a big part of that. The other lines, you know, I spent some time, obviously, in my travel here, going over it, talking to the coaching staff, and you know, things seem to work today for the time being, and we'll move forward with that. But there's always going to be adjustments.
It was a tough situation for Jordan Kyrou tonight. Were you able to offer support? How do you think he held up? And it's pretty admirable to make it through a game.
Yeah, I mean, through the game, I think he held up well. I've known Jordan for some time. I've coached him. He's an outstanding kid, and he cares a lot about his teammates. He cares a lot about this organization, and he cares a lot about the fan base. You know, and he's disappointed in himself right now for his play. He is trying to find his way through what he's doing right now. And I think anybody that played sports or professional sports for that matter has gone through a stretch in sports where they're fighting the game a little bit and they're searching for answers. And that's what he's doing right now. He's searching for answers, you know, and Jordan's got to work his way through it, you know. And myself, the rest of the team, they're here to support him.
You had mentioned communication, just, you know, in general, that being just the voice there. I mean, is that it, or
it's not going to hurt, right? But at the end of the day, it's up to Jordan, and Jordan's got to work through it. We can't hold Jordan's hand. Jordan's got to dig in himself, and he's got to find a way through this.